Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. In today's episode, we talk about a very prestigious scholarship in Australia that is offering up to 600 places for both domestic and international students. And if you are an international student, you qualify to receive a fully funded scholarship from this university. In today's video, I will walk you through all the steps involved in applying for this scholarship, how to fill all the forms that are necessary, and how to submit them successfully. If you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel as I drop more videos on various scholarships that are available internationally, and continue to check on and share so that others can benefit as well. Let's move to the screen. Okay, so this is the page of the scholarship. This is the scholarship from the University of Melbourne. And the scholarship is the graduate research scholarships. If you look at the graduate research scholarships, you can go right down on the website and you see the package. So open to automatic consideration, and for both domestic and international students. And there's 100% fee remission of up to $135,000, and it's for 1 or more years. So this is how it is, and it's only eligible for graduate research programs. So if you look at this is how the package looks like. So you get a full tuition offset, you get a living allowance of this per year, you get a relocation grant of up to $2,000 for students, and up to $3,000 for international students. Then you also have some health insurance as well. Now look, they are considering up to 600 people for the next academic year. So this is huge. If you also look at the eligibility, you have applied or are yet to apply and meet the requirement for a graduate research degree. So it's very specific. It has to be a graduate research degree, and you are currently enrolled in the graduate research degree. So that is how it is. Now they said, listen to the selection criteria. All domestic students who are offered admission to a master's by research or doctoral degree will receive a research training program fee offset. Now, how do you do the application for this scholarship? If you are a new student and have applied for a graduate research course, so this is where you get the courses, by the closing dates, you automatically be considered for the scholarship. So in this case, you don't have to do double application. You just have to apply for a graduate research course, either a master's or a PhD, and you automatically be considered for the scholarship. If you've also had an admission for one of the courses previously and have deferred, and you want to reapply for the next year, then you should fill this application form by 31st October so that you'll be considered for the scholarship. If you look down here, this is all the information that is needed. So how then do we go by it? So in order to be able to apply, we then have to apply for one of the research courses. So if we click on the research courses that are there, it takes us to the graduate admission page. And then if you are either a domestic student, that is Australian, you take here. But if you are an international student, which I assume most of you are, you take you click on the international applicants part, and then this is information for you to read. Hello guys, before we continue, this is my YouTube page where I post about study abroad scholarships, opportunities, jobs, and living abroad. Please find all other videos that I've uploaded, and I'm sure that there's a video for you. If you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel, and so that you can always find more information that I post in, and continue to share so that others can benefit as well. As you watch this, comment under the video if you have any question, and if you want me to research on a particular country of your interest, comment it as well under the video so that I can look into that for you. Then how do we go by it? So we look at the entry requirements, which is very important. So you read through all the eligibility, and this is, I think, Most of you already qualify for this. Now, some of the courses, of course, because they are research, you have to first find a supervisor. But first, let's look at the English language requirement. So, typically, most of you who already have your bachelor's, undergraduate in English, then you don't have to submit any other language certificate. So, if you look here, it said if you've completed an undergraduate course in the last 2 years, where the course was entirely taught and assessed in English, typically you satisfy English language requirement. If you are offered, you can also add this if you think that is going to boost your admissions. But yes, so this is how it is. So now let's go to the finding the supervisor. Firstly, you have to look for the course you want to apply for. So if we go to check for the course to apply for, if I click on that, it takes me to the courses, all the courses that are offered by the university. Now, remember that we are applying to only research courses or graduate research courses. So it's very specific. So if we filter to graduate research, then maybe we then go down either a master's or a PhD. If you look down here, you realize that there are different study areas. So if I look at agriculture and veterinary sciences, so you see there are either a doctor of philosophy or a master's veterinary science. So let's look down here. So master of veterinary science, if you click on that to see the entry requirements, so if you go there, they have 2 year full-time course. There are fees there, but because you're applying for the scholarship, then you don't need to look at that. Then let's go to entry requirements. If you go to entry requirements, they have minimum of 4 years of first degree and all the information that you need to know, and also their English language requirements. But if you already have your bachelor's in English, I think this is not something to worry about. So for fees and scholarship, if we go to fees and scholarship, you realize that we go under scholarship, they will mention that the graduate research scholarship, they says that is you will automatically be considered for scholar when you apply for this course. So now you know that if you're applying for a masters of veterinary science, you automatically be considered for that, for the scholarship we are talking about today. Now, if you confirm this, then how do you do the application? Then how to apply is then here. You click on how to apply, and then it gives you all the information that you need to know. Now, for this course, before you apply, you must have the written support of an academic supervisor. So you have to first get a supervisor. Now, how do we find the supervisors? Read through here to find how to do the application. But the most important, of course, is to find a supervisor. And after you find a supervisor, you click here, then you can start application. If you want to find a supervisor, you see find an expert directory. So if we click on find an expert, we click on that, then we go to research supervision. Remember, you're applying for research, so research supervision. If you click on research supervision, you click on available research degree opportunities. So we click on that, then you come to master of research, come to the veterinary that you were trying to apply for. So if you go down, you find your veterinary, so veterinary sciences. So this is currently one research going on, exploring the impact of disease on reproduction in declining frogs to improve conservation. So if you are interested in this research, you click on it, then you read the research. I'm looking for students to help explore this. So this is the supervisor, the person who is interested. If you want to find their information, you click here, you find the information. He has 4 places. So the person is looking for 4 students to do that, either for masters or PhD. And the project detail is here. You can read about it and all that. And after you read and you are interested, you click on the person and then send the person an email that you are interested in the course. And that's how you find a supervisor. When they agree, then there is a form that they will fill, and then as part of the As part of the application, there will be a form that your supervisor will sign, and then you can upload it as part of your application. So this is basically how to go by this scholarship, which is very simple. And I think many of you should try this scholarship because it's very good. And one of the things is, if you're applying for visa to Australia with a scholarship, then it boosts your chances of getting a visa because it shows commitment from the university. And so please check this out, check this scholarship. There are all other courses that are involved, and I'm sure that you'll find a course that you are interested in.